financial literacy, who is concerned if our literacy is low? Who is concerned? Government in general. Example, it can be the central bank, Bank Negara, or it can be maybe the education ministry, isn't it? Why all the young students all don't know how to save money, isn't it? Right? So meaning the policy maker. Okay? Normally we arrange from the most important hierarchy in the country, right? Policy maker on top. The middle one depends now. If you are doing secondary data, normally it's the public listed company because you study on their stock performance, right? So of course they're interested to know, isn't it? What factors affect their stock performance? Then I can put public listed company. Okay? Example. The third one normally is the individual level. Like you are doing stock performance. Who else is interested? Investors. Can you see? Right? So you have to look at your topic and think critically. Who are the three parties that may benefit from your research? Okay? Do you understand? Right. So now I'll go into some of the more detailed breakdown. This one already mentioned. You must have your research problem, meaning your research issue, objective and question. Right. Okay. So how to derive your research problem? In other words, your topic itself, right? Topic, I think some of you, either you're not here last week or maybe first round still. I told him all these things, so should be consistent, right? Dr. Koh has his own style, yes, totally different. Cannot argue, right? Okay. But make sure maintain quality, okay? Right? Or not later we submit 2 different samples to the external. Why so different? Alright, so make sure whatever it is must fulfill all the important criteria. Yeah, right. So if you're doing survey, I think some of you are doing survey, right? Survey, your IV, isn't it? In your general objective, you name one general independent variable, isn't it? When it comes to specific objective, you have to break it into 5. I think I told some group already, isn't it? 5, meaning there should be 5 specific IV. What do I mean by that? What do I mean? What you mean got one main IV, then break to 5 IV. What I mean is, I think I was using this example throughout my tutorial group. Let's say my research is, I want to look at the relationship between bank service quality and customer satisfaction of the banks. So, bank service quality. When you walk into a bank, the physical bank, what type of service quality do you expect? I think I summarized from what some of my students say. They say, number 1, we want to be fast. We don't want to sit there and wait for 1 hour, isn't it? Right or not? So we call that efficiency. Can you see? I want efficient service. Number 2, I want professionalism of the staff. When they talk to me, please talk properly, right? Respectfully, right? Right. When they deal with me, please be professional. So professionalism of staff. Can you see what I mean by there is a broad IV, bank service quality, and you break down to 5 aspects of service quality: efficiency, professionalism of the staff, and you name the other 3 . Okay? Maybe the environment, isn't it? Must got aircon, must be nice. I don't want to sweat, and I want to have nice place to sit. You know, the ambience or the environment. Do you understand? So meaning you have one main concept that is your main DV, but you will split to 5 specific aspects of that DV. So that 5 specific aspect of the IV will become your 5 objective, meaning objective 1 in my case will be efficiency and customer satisfaction, isn't it? Second one will be professionalism of staff and customer satisfaction, something like that. So I will link my 5 different IV to the same DV. That's why I got 5 specific objectives. Can you understand? Those doing survey? So those who haven't got a title, survey, my advice is your IV don't become too narrow. Because if it's already so specific and narrow, you cannot further split it. Okay? So the concept must be a bit broader so you can have, different aspects. Understand? Okay. What about for secondary data? Secondary data, you need to have at least minimum. Normally enough lah. Unless that particular research there's some reason to go more, minimum 2 specific objectives. But from my conversation so far, I think some group you might need a bit more because of the way your variables are mentioned lah, right? But normally 2 specific objectives. You may say, hey, so easy I do secondary. It's actually fair one because I will tell you later it is balanced one. Why? Secondary data doesn't mean you got limited IV, but we have what we call as control variable. We do have other IV, but we don't put it into our objective. So it doesn't mean to save time on objective, I go for secondary data. You notice the workload is equal one later on. Understand? Okay? So, for secondary data, what are some idea? How do I come up with 2 specific objectives? It could be you have 2 same IV, but one IV, but 2 different DV. Example, meaning that don't know what you want to do. Maybe corporate governance. How it affect 2 aspects of the company. But I'm giving you very old title. Please don't repeat this to me. Corporate governance. It affects financial performance, affects stock performance. They are 2 related areas, isn't it? Because both are firm performance, isn't it? But number 1, I look at financial performance like ROA, ROE. Another one, I look at stock performance, your share price. Meaning, here, the one you make it different, but at least it must still be around something related. Okay? So I could have 1 IV, 2 different DV, or it could be another way around. 2 different IV, 1 DV. Maybe your DV, the common one, could be stock performance, but 2 different related aspects that can influence stock performance. You understand? Okay? Or if you like, it can be 2 different IV, different DV, but still the concept, there must be a common theme. You cannot, the first one you do something very different, second objective totally different. It must still be around a certain concept. You understand? Okay? So that is secondary data. So specific objective again, survey, there will be 5 specific objectives. Secondary data, there will be 2 specific objectives. So then how do I write my general objective? Normally your general objective will follow your title because your title is very general, isn't it? Right? You won't name, like just now, I just put bank service quality. I won't put the relationship between efficiency, professionalism. I won't break down all 5, isn't it? So, in my general objective, I will put my variable in more general term. But secondary data, sometimes you can't do that because you're not breaking down into 5 areas, isn't it? So sometimes could be secondary data, you will combine the 2 objectives into your general objective. You put relationship between what and what and what and what. So you combine the 2 specific objectives into 1 statement. Okay? Just join 2 sentences together. Understand? Okay. Now, this is an example of a research objective. Normally, we don't need to write this study aim. I will show you my sample. We'll just write to do what only. So, to determine the relationship between, same thing. It looks like your title, the criteria. To determine, you just add in the work, what you want to do. The relationship between IV and DV subject, you can add location. So the sequence of writing your objective is like your title. You must have the relationship, IV, DV, subject, and location. Simple or not? Repeat only. Keep repeating the same thing. Okay? Also for your specific objective. Now, what verb, verb, kata kerja, you can use here. These are examples example of verb you can use. To normally this one also actually not so good. Normally we'll use like to examine, to investigate, to study. But imagine here you got 5 specific objectives. Am I going to use to examine 5 also to examine? Very boring, right? So try to mix the word, okay? So that at least don't keep looking like 5 very standard looking one, right? To examine, the next one to investigate. But from here the relationship until the end, don't keep jumble up the sentence. Some students they don't understand what I mean. They thought every sentence must look very different. So you guess what happened? They jumble up all these things, then become very messy. No. The relationship between what and what, standardize it. Only change the variable name. Understand? But here, the verb, you can be creative, mix and match. Understand? Okay? Right? But the word we use normally are measurable word. So don't use word like this. This one, no, avoid unmeasurable word. Don't say, I want to see, I want to understand, I want to know. That one can measure or not? Very difficult, isn't it? Very subjective, right? So we will use words that are more measurable. Can you understand? Okay? Right. So just now I was talking about research questions, isn't it? Research questions will follow your specific objective. What do I mean by that? What I mean is, just now I said survey must have how many specific questions? How many? Survey? 5. So 5 specific objective means I will have 5 research questions. And this is where your primary skill, your Bahasa or English skill is important. Remember, teacher will teach you from statement change to question. Got do this exercise or not, primary school? Example. This is your research objective 1, isn't it? How to change this to question? Kata penyata to kata tanya. Wah. Yes, ayat penyata to ayat tanya. How to change? This is a statement, isn't it?
I know.
Yeah, come change. Shh. You must know the 5W and the 1H. What, why, which. So what to use? Are you going to use how?
No. How long do you use your phone and how do you use your?
Why got you one? You change the nature of the sentence already, isn't it?
Because you're asking directly.
No. You know primary school what you do? You're given a sentence. I like to eat fried chicken. That is a statement lah. You can buy for me if you like, right? I like to eat fried chicken. Change it to a question statement. What do you like to eat? Correct. Simple one. This one, if you change correctly, you get your toilet break. I'm going to start with what? What, why, which one? Okay, I start for you. What? Continue. What? Wow, really rusty, huh? Got pass UPSR or not? Huh? Got bahasa UPSR pass or not?
What do you?
Why you keep asking why do you want?
I said what?
Well, yeah, but why do you want?
What things do you use? What things?
No. Okay, I my first one. I think rusty. Yeah. What is the relation? Here relationships. So what are normally we put relationship no S one. What is the relationship between? Continue lah. Then question mark. He changed too much already. Can you see or not? Very simple. Correct or not? What is the relationship between? Continue until the end. Question must end with a question mark. Easy or not? And that one don't tell me cannot do. Go and study for UPSR. Now you want to take UPSR also no more already. Abolish. Right? Okay? So for secondary data, you have 2 specific objectives. Same thing. You change to 2 research questions. Understand? This part very easy, right? Okay? Right. So now is what time? Let's see. Your toilet break. Okay? That you are interested in. A ni? Any area? Maybe from here I find topic for you. Come. One area.
Trading apps.
You want trading apps,
Like
okay.
what, those apps work.
Yeah, I don't know. Now sometimes one thing you look at my demonstration, but sometimes I teach this way, you interpret other way, you know. Okay, we start with him, he said trading app. So first thing I have to be a bit careful. Is that the common term or not? Because I notice some students, they create their own word, they key in, nobody does it. Why? Because it's your own word, nobody else in the world use this terminology. That's why you cannot get anything. And you thought you found a new knowledge. Trading app is normal? Then?
Is it like trading platform?
Maybe something simpler a bit.
That's the one I heard from like those apps. They call it some trading platform.
You want trading platform. Okay, fine. We see what we can do. Trading platform. I'm very interested in trading platform, but I don't know what to do. Let's say, some of you, yes or not, right? I know an area, but I don't know. I have no other idea besides that. Okay, fine. We start off with this initial idea. Error. Why? Oh, this one I never seen before. My best friend rejected me. Right. What happened? Yesterday also get error 4.3. I was trying to turn it in for my own article. Also error 4.403 or why? But I use my phone can. I'm sorry, how to demonstrate. Concert over already. Phone okay one, isn't it? And then I tried my phone was okay, but this pathway don't know what happened. I think got congestion. But wait later then okay one. Right? No. It's there. Try again. Oh, really sorry. How to demonstrate? Okay, never mind. I talk in concept lah. First time ever. I cannot demonstrate because of error 403. Right. Anyway, what I mean is, you start off with a certain keyword. I notice when I walk around the class, sometimes students, what they do, they type in the whole sentence, they thought it's like Google search. The influence between what and what, I discover is based on keyword match. So when you type one whole sentence, 10 words, they try to match the article with the same word. Of course, they say cannot find, isn't it? And then you thought, wow, I found a new area. No, it's because you go and key in 10 words. There are no other article that has that 10 words, you understand? That's why you notice when I key in very minimal word. So that maybe different article use slightly different. They use maybe like stock performance, right? Some they use stock return. So I'm scared, I don't know what stock what they use. I just type stock only, S-T-O-C-K, okay? So this one, still cannot. Am I in concept? So what you should do, once I type trading platform, I will choose only journal, isn't it? I will filter, I only want to see journal. So you read through, just the title only, don't need to click and read the journal yet. So you read the title, you see what people are doing related to trading platform. And it must be, remember the DV must be finance, isn't it? IV can be any areas. And then you look at the trend. If let's say many people are doing related topic, then forget it because got many people do. We say already well researched. And some of you don't understand that you thought the more the journal the better. No, we don't want. The one got many similar topic, we don't want already. But as you scroll along, you may notice there will be a few rare ones, isn't it? They look at some other aspect of trading platform, but still finance. That one you KIV, download the journal first, hold on to it, then you keep searching. So let's say confirm, you go until 100 or so, only got maybe 3 journal related to that area. Then you type further, maybe trading platform and I don't know, maybe what other variable? Don't know lah, some other variable, let's say XXX finance. this. So now you found the DV, let's say. Then you check again, true, really got 3 journal. You understand? You double confirm. So if it's true there are only like 3 journal out there, shh. Then it's a potential because they are very limited study on that area. You understand? So that's why to me, don't just sit and imagine only. You use this is like a filter system, you know. So it helps you to filter out all those you don't want. And then later, what is left? And that may be a potential title. Understand? You understand how you do it? That's why when I see my tutorial group, sometimes I just glance 10 topic, all I say are all. Why? Because if you look at the you go and test with this iDiscover, you notice there are many journal come out same title. That's why I reject instantly lah. You understand? Okay? Let's see still error 4.3 Cannot, sorry Right? Okay, I hope you can get some idea lah in case you miss out on this lah last week sorry I couldn't demonstrate the real thing Yeah. Okay.